Witnesses saw right before it hit the ground.
Live from the Valley's News Channel, this is Channel 5 News This Weekend.
But first at 5:30, Border Patrol officials are confirming to Channel 5 News a body was found this morning near Boca Chica Beach. Thank you for joining us. I'm Sarah Cervera. Information is limited, but we're told around 8:30 this morning, authorities from Mexico alerted Border Patrol agents about a possible drowning. It happened at a beach near Matamoros. About 30 minutes later, agents found the man's body near Boca Chica Beach. We'll keep you posted as we learn more information. Staying in Boca Chica, SpaceX is preparing Starship for the 11th test flight. These photos show Starship stacked for flight. According to the website, the launch window opens up tomorrow at 6:15 p.m. We'll have full coverage right here on Channel 5. Many folks are going to be watching the launch from Isla Blanca Park tomorrow. This is a live look at the skies above South Padre Island. Let's check in with First Warn 5 meteorologist Andrew Chung. Andrew, what are things looking like for tomorrow's launch?
It shouldn't be too bad, Sarah, for tomorrow for the launch. We expect mostly sunny skies. There may be a very slight chance for a shower, but for tomorrow, as the launch window opens at 6:15, we're expecting temperatures in the lower 80s. We should have temperatures at Starbase in the mid 80s at 5 p.m. Maybe a stray shower, winds about 10 to 15 miles an hour, 5 to 15 miles an hour to the east at 5, 6, 7 p.m. And then temperatures back in the lower 80s at 6 p.m. and 7 o'clock tomorrow evening for Starbase. Meanwhile, here in the valley, things are looking very quiet, at least here in the Mid-Valley. Weslaco right now 90 degrees, 91 in McAllen, 90 in Edinburgh, 87 degrees in Harlingen and Brownsville. Take a look at the winds right now. They're out of the east to southeast between 9 to 15 miles an hour, gusting to 19 in Harlingen and 21 in Brownsville. So for your Sunday evening, it'll be dry, mostly sunny to start at 7 p.m. with temperatures in the mid-80s. We'll see mostly clear skies for tonight with temperatures in the mid-70s at 11 p.m. We'll talk more about the forecast for your Monday in just a bit. Sarah.
New video tonight of a house fire in Rio Hondo. It sparked today on Center Line Road. A viewer sent us these videos and pictures of the scene. You can see the home was fully engulfed in flames. Rio Hondo's dispatch says the home was abandoned and no one was hurt. If you own a home in Hidalgo County, listen up. Edinburgh and the Hidalgo County Appraisal District are teaming up to host a homestead exemption registration event. Experts will help answer questions about the exemption and application process. It's happening this Wednesday, October 15th, and doors open up at the ACE building at 3 p.m. Local jewelers here in the valley are feeling the pinch with the gold prices at an all-time high. An ounce now costs $4,000. That's about $1,200 more than what it was priced at the start of the year. Experts say that economic uncertainty and tariffs are among the reasons why the price of gold is rising.
Jewelry and gold is something of a luxury good. And so people, those are the kind of things when times are tight and you're having a hard time making ends meet, that's the kind of thing you can wait on purchasing that. And so you do see some of that, and it does harm the local merchants as well. And again, it's basically driven by the fact that people are feeling uneasy about the economy right now.
Coming up at 10, we hear from local jewelers who say their sales are dropping. They tell us how they're keeping afloat. President Trump is heading to the Middle East tonight. He's expected to arrive in Israel tomorrow morning. Marcus Moore breaks down his visit.
President Trump leaving Washington Sunday on his way to Israel ahead of Monday's expected release of the hostages still being held in Gaza. The first phase of the ceasefire deal calls for the return of all 48 remaining hostages. 28 are presumed to have died, but 20 are believed to be alive. Their families anxiously awaiting their return.
Really excited. Like, I haven't smiled like this in, probably over 2 years at this point. And I'm also a little nervous, of course. I'm sort of bracing for what will come with it, how he will look, what condition he will be in.
The IDF making preparations for their return, releasing these images of the initial reception area where those hostages will be welcomed as they cross into Israel. Hospitals preparing to treat them after 2 long years in captivity.
Every returnee has a capsule of caregivers, a doctor, a nurse, a psychosocial worker. They all take care of one returnee, and that's the same team that will follow him in rehabilitation.
In Gaza, tens of thousands are streaming back to what's left of their homes, finding catastrophic destruction. We could not find our home, this man says. There are no streets, no life, nothing that is recognizable. Humanitarian organizations say they are preparing to surge much-needed food, medicine, and other supplies into Gaza. Some aid trucks already arriving in Khan Yunis. But many questions still remain over what comes next, including whether Hamas will disarm and how Gaza will be governed after the war. The vice president says he believes we are on the cusp of true peace in the Middle East.
I think this is a great moment for our country. Our country should be proud of our diplomats who made this happen.
During his visit to Israel, President Trump is expected to meet with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and also address the Knesset, and he's set to attend an international peace summit in Egypt. Marcus Moore, ABC News, Jerusalem.
Still ahead, a helicopter crashed at a California beach. The moment caught on camera. Details on the investigation in minutes. Plus, 3 deadly shootings are under investigation in the U.S., all 3 happening this weekend. At least 12 died, what police are revealing about the scenes.
You're watching the Valley's News Channel with Sarah Cervera, First Warn 5 meteorologist Andrew Chung, and sports with Gloria Morelia. This is Channel 5 News This Weekend.
It has returned. The Mott's Building Materials Fall Sale is back with savings in every department. OSB sheets, only $7.79. Evolve semi-transparent deck and siding stain, $19.99 per gallon or $79.99 for 5 gallons. Shop Series circular saw for $39.99. Financing is available, so you can't miss these deals. Mott's Building Materials Fall Sale going on October 13th to the 18th. Don't miss it.
I'm Patrick, and this is my Ford F-150 hybrid. I can reconcile driving a big truck when I'm getting 24 miles a gallon. Being able to learn to increase my efficiency, getting the battery to kick in, squeezing that last little bit of distance, it's kind of fun. To have the capability with the efficiency is really something.
Get $3,900 for 72 plus $3,250 cash on F-150 or lease for $499 a month with 0 down.
Ford is the best in Texas.
At Ed Cowchelsa ISD, we believe the greatest creations all begin with strong foundation. That's why we offer the only standalone early childhood campus in the Valley. Parents rest easy knowing their pre-K students are safe, learning at a campus dedicated solely for them. We adapt our teaching methods in accordance with your child's needs. Our certified teachers specialize in dual language curriculum, special education, technological and tactile learning, and much more.
Ed Cowchelsa ISD. Motivate, educate, graduate.
Come in now during the Bird Ogden Auto Group's huge certified pre-owned sales event and choose from over 1,000 certified pre-owned vehicles available now at all of our dealerships across the RGV. We shop the competition so you don't have to at Bird Ogden's huge certified pre-owned sales event. Dali Gas.
I saw what you did there. I slowed down and looked for pedestrians in the crosswalk. You did? And I will watch for people before I turn. You've earned your stripes. Oh!
Challenging the standard of what comes standard. With the next generation GMC Terrain Elevation. What we choose to challenge, we challenge completely. Get this low mileage lease on this 2026 Terrain Elevation for around $279 per month. We are professional grade.
A scary moment caught on camera. An investigation is now underway to figure out why this helicopter fell out of the sky and crashed on a California beach. It happened yesterday. 5 people were hurt, and witnesses say the helicopter had its landing gear down. A piece may have broken off, causing it to spin out of control. Authorities are investigating several mass shootings that unfolded this weekend. In South Carolina, 4 people are dead and several others are hurt after shots were fired at a bar early this morning. Morgan Norwood has the latest.
Gunfire erupted at around 1 a.m. Sunday morning at a bar in St. Helena, South Carolina.
En route to a possible active shooting situation, possible gunshot victims.
At least 4 people were pronounced dead at the scene and several others injured. Officials say hundreds of people were inside at the time of the shooting. The owner of the bar wiping away tears.
I'm thankful for everybody who walked away. I'm thankful for everybody who's alive, who is safe. And we just gotta come together and support support each other.
That shooting part of a weekend of gun violence that included at least 2 mass shootings in Mississippi, one in Heidelberg during a high school homecoming game.
That first one actually occurring on the campus of a high school, leaving 2 people dead. Authorities do now say they have a person of interest in custody there. That person of interest just 18 years old.
And in the town of Leland, a suspect opening fire Friday night as people gathered downtown following the Leland High School homecoming football game. The mayor says the city is experiencing a great loss.
We have 16 people that were gunned down on last night, which 12 of them were taken to the hospital and 4 of them were dead.
Officials say they do not have a suspect in custody at this time. Morgan Norwood, ABC News, New York.
Coming up, military members are lining up at food pantries across Texas as the government shutdown drags on.
Here's your marine forecast. Coastal flooding, minor coastal flooding continues tonight into tomorrow, at least in the evening. We'll have winds into the southeast to east at 5 to 15 knots. The bay waters are moderate, chop seas 2 to 4 feet. The rip current risk stays high. We'll take a look at the forecast for your Monday and the work week after the break.
Hold on to your hearts.
And prepare to be moved.
It's dedication night on Dancing with the Stars.
I've got my family in the audience. I'm doing it for those guys.
Our stars honor those who helped shape their lives.
I'm telling you, darling, you'll be proud of yourself.
Emotional, but in a good way.
It was such a beautiful moment in this room.
Watch and vote live.
Your charisma is off the chart.
Dedication night on Dancing with the Stars, live Tuesday on ABC and Disney+.
Hey RGV, it's Zach. The manufacturer warranties other roofers talk about, they're pretty good. But our lifetime guarantee is the best in the industry. We back it up in writing. That's why Honest Abe Roofing is America's reliable roofer since 2007.
Billy Kelly here, Fiesta Chevrolet. Today is your day. $179 a month. 2026 Chevy Equinox, $179 a month, or $5,000 off. We have over 1,000 units in stock. Come see us today. Fiesta Chevrolet, Dale Gas.
At CC's Pizza, my buffet is bussin'. There's always fresh dough coming hot out this oven. From mac and cheese pizza to cinnamon bliss. Whoa. All for $9.99. It's giving chef's kiss. CC's, the best pizza value anywhere.
If you're an illegal alien, this runway is your future because you're headed home. I'm Kristi Noem, the United States Secretary of Homeland Security. If you download the CBP Home app and you safely self-deport, you will receive financial assistance, a free flight, and the chance to come back to America legally. If you don't, you will be caught, fined, detained, and forcefully removed. Under President Trump's strong leadership, we follow the law, and our border is secure.
It's the 30th anniversary sale at Denver Mattress. And that means 30% off the Consumer Reports recommended Doctor's Choice plush. Take up to $150 off our Doctor's Choice hybrid lineup. Save $200 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable bases and get a $300 gift. And best of all, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every 1,000 you spend. Or score 60 months no interest financing and free shipping. But hurry, the 30th anniversary sale at Denver Mattress ends soon.
You can afford the beauty and energy efficiency of a long-lasting Frontera metal roof. With Frontera's new financing, you can get the Frontera metal roof of your dreams. Don't settle for second best. Roofing for the future.
First Warn 5 weather is supported by DHR Health.
It's been 12 days since the government shut down, and here in Texas, military members are lining up at local food pantries to help feed their families. Charles Molyneux stopped by a food pantry near Austin and spoke to military families.
We've come a couple times before, but we haven't felt the actual need to come until the government shut down.
The Armed Services YMCA food pantry at Fort Hood was already familiar for Medalla de Gregorio and her Army soldier husband. Now, with a shutdown hanging over their heads, they face uncertainty deep enough to make them wonder about their future.
It's very stressful when us thinking about having kids and stuff like that, like if we're even going to be able to afford it.
When you're thinking about you might also lose a paycheck on top of already living paycheck to paycheck, sometimes not even making it to paycheck without needing help, you can imagine the anxiety.
The pantry has been stocked up with food supplies, including vegetables, milk, eggs, and meat. But last week, the number of service members coming out to get some went up by an all-time record of 34%. All the food ran out by mid-morning, and this week, demand is expected to be higher still.
I was a single parent in the military, so I know how it is, and you got to feed your family.
Yeah.
This time, troops and families lined up out the door, grateful for the help and frustrated with lawmakers in Washington.
They're all acting like trying to blame each other when it's an easy solution to just have a conversation and not act like toddlers and shut the government down.
The Armed Forces Y wants service members to know this kind of support is there.
This isn't our first rodeo. We've been through pandemics and plane crashes and other forms. We'll get through this as a military family.
That was Charles Molyneux reporting.
Now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Andrew Chung.
Well, it's been a mostly sunny Sunday afternoon, and as expected, things have been quiet on the radar, and that's the way it should stay for this Sunday night. Here's Sky 5 from the island. Very nice Sunday afternoon. However, the minor coastal flooding does continue, and that's going to continue overnight into tomorrow. Right now, it's 83 degrees at SPI with winds out of the east at 11 miles an hour. So the minor coastal flooding stays along the coast tonight through tomorrow morning. And to add to that, the rip current risk is still high tonight as well as through tomorrow evening. So watch out for that at the coast. Meanwhile, here's Sky 5 in Weslaco. The temperatures are in the upper 80s and lower 90s. Nice blue sky looking toward the northeast. Currently 89 degrees here at the station, 87 in Harlingen and Brownsville, 91 in McAllen, and 90 in Edinburgh. So for tonight, it'll be mild again with mostly clear skies. We're going to start off mild tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. with a temperature of 70 degrees. Now, as the day goes on, we'll see partly cloudy skies. It is going to be warm and more humid with high temperatures in the lower 90s. And for the afternoon, there is just a 10% chance of a stray shower. We'll have temperatures around 86 at noon and 90 degrees at 2 p.m. We switch gears and take a look at the tropics, and we're just watching this area of low pressure in the eastern Atlantic Ocean that has a 50% chance of development over the next 7 days. But happily, we do not expect it to be a threat to the U.S. as it is expected to move toward the northwest and stay over open Atlantic waters. So back home in Texas, very quiet weather pattern for us, all thanks to a big dome of high pressure aloft. All the clouds, or most of the clouds, are out to the west. Now for us, because of this big dome of high pressure, it still stays mainly dry. There is a little trough that may develop along the coast for tomorrow and Tuesday, so we'll put in just a 10% chance of a shower and then just a 20% chance of showers on Tuesday. But after Tuesday, it stays quiet for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Maybe a chance by next Sunday for some showers. So here's Future Track. This is the GFS model. It is mainly dry according to this model for tonight and for tomorrow. This is 6 p.m. tomorrow. Right now, it should be mainly dry for the launch at SpaceX at Starbase with temperatures in the mid-80s. Then there's that coastal trough for Tuesday, giving us just a slight chance for some showers. Afterwards, it should be dry for Wednesday, Thursday, as well as Friday with high temperatures in the upper 80s and lower 90s. Now, this model and the European model are calling for a front to move into Texas. Don't get excited, though. This front, according to the GFS model, probably stalls out north of us. The European does call for the front to pass through by next Sunday. But again, keep in mind that is 7 days away. We're not looking at a big cool down, but maybe, hopefully, a drop in humidity. So we'll have to wait. Things could change with that front. Tonight, mostly clear, mild night with low temperatures around 70. Then for tomorrow, partly cloudy, maybe a stray shower, high temperatures in the lower 90s. And here's your First Warn 5 7-day forecast. It's still warm each day with highs around 90 Tuesday and Wednesday. There's that 20% chance of showers on Tuesday, mostly sunny Wednesday and Thursday and dry. And then it's partly cloudy Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with highs in the lower 90s. The morning lows this week are in the upper 60s to lower 70s, right around 70 Thursday and Friday mornings. That is your First Warn 5 forecast. Now here's Gloria with a look at sports.
Thank you, Andrew. The UTRGV volleyball team is making its way up to the top in the Southland Conference standings. We'll talk all about it right after the break.
There's something about Texas and Chevy. The Colorado, the Silverado 1500, the Silverado HD, and the Silverado EV. A Chevy lineup designed to tackle what Texans take on every day.
Get 2.9% financing for 72 months on all 2026 Silverado 1500 pickups. Or get $5,100 total value on this Silverado. Plus, Texas residents can get an additional $3,000 bonus cash.
Take advantage of big savings now and drive a new Equinox. Save $5,000 off or $179 a month. That's right, $5,000 off or $179 a month with more than 120 to choose from at Berdogan Chevrolet in Mission.
Black Spin to Win is big, really big. Spin for a chance to win free furniture, plus get up to $300 in mattress bonus cash and get 48 months, no interest. It's the final days. Spin, win, and save only at Lex.
Enroll now at Horizon Montessori Public Schools STEM Academy. Our public schools are located in McAllen, Westlaco, Harlingen, and Pearland. They're tuition-free for students from pre-K 3 to 8th grade, and we offer a supportive and friendly environment where students can learn at their own pace. Enrolling your children is easy. Go to our website at www.hmps.net or scan the QR code on your screen. Our teachers are dedicated to helping students reach their full potential. Be a part of the experience.
There's no one key to game day victory. You need strength, power, agility, and a team. Kick off the season with big savings during the Toyota Trucks Game Day sales event. Toyota Tundra, built in Texas, driven everywhere.
Right now, qualified lessees can lease a rugged new 2025 Tacoma SR5 for $249 a month for 36 months. Offer ends November 3rd.
Toyota, let's go places.
Now, sports with Gloria Morelia.
The UTRGV volleyball team is giving opponents a lot of trouble in the Southland Conference. They swept the undefeated Incarnate Word Cardinals on Thursday, and yesterday they traveled up to Houston Christian University to take on the undefeated Huskies and handed them their first conference loss. They beat them 3-1, extending their winning streak to 4 matches. UTRGV currently has a 5-1 record. They're third in the SLC standings, right under Southeastern. The Vaqueros will come back home this week to face off against Southeastern on Thursday at the UTRGV Fieldhouse. Switching gears, international soccer fans, Brownsville is hosting a friendly matchup between the Brownsville Legends and El Club America Legends. The game is set for today at 6:30 p.m. at the Brownsville Sports Park. We'll see Mexican soccer legend Cuauhtemoc Blanco and former RGV Toro Eric Pimentel on the pitch. This will be the second time Club America Legends play a friendly here in the Valley. They held a press conference prior to the game tonight. Take a listen.
The beauty of this friendly is to once again step into the pitch with your former teammates. It's something I truly miss about the game. It's going to be an incredible experience to reminisce the good old times, this time playing in the Rio Grande Valley.
And of course, we'll have that action tonight. Over in the NFL, the Dallas Cowboys continued their road trip, this time in Charlotte, as they faced off against the Carolina Panthers at the Bank of America Stadium. This game had a little bit of everything. The Cowboys with some tricks up their sleeves. Dak Prescott with the throw to fullback Hunter Lupek. He scores his first reception for a touchdown to take the lead 10-3. The Panthers tie it up and the Cowboys respond. Prescott finds Jake Ferguson wide open in the end zone to regain the lead in the second quarter. Everything looking great for the Cowboys up to this point. Now Rico Dotto going up against his former team couldn't let them forget what they're missing out on. He's wide open and takes it to the end zone for the lead. Dotto put up 239 yards today for his second consecutive game with 200-plus yards. Huge for this Panthers offense. Let's take it to the fourth. Of course, Brandon Aubrey showing up for his team ties up the game with the field goal. And the Panthers would take care of business on defense, ran the clock down the stretch, and the field goal is good to take this game 30-27, upsetting the Dallas Cowboys.
You trust that those guys are going to go get a stop. Unfortunately, we had a PI call on the third down. Then after that, right, they just kind of ate the clock up, kept running the ball, and did a good job. They won the fourth quarter, and that's the NFL. But they won the fourth quarter, and that was the difference there. And a team that's obviously second-year coach, young quarterback playing well, getting better, young running back, right, that we're familiar with. He told us to buckle up, and he went and had a hell of a game. And credit to them. They got the best, and they're the better team this afternoon.
And Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Blue Jays and the Mariners starts today at 7:03 p.m. over at Rogers Center. That's a look at sports. We'll have more Channel 5 news right after the break.
Ashley's Orange Days are back with 7 days of can't-miss deals. Shop doorbusters starting at just $2.99 or get 25% off one item plus 20% off the rest of your purchase. Don't miss it. Only at Ashley.
A car crash will leave you scared, confused, and worried about what to do next. Take control. Call Kenny Perez Law. We are the fastest growing law firm in the RGV, and we're available to take your call 24/7. We've recovered over $75 million for crash victims, and we don't charge a fee unless we win your case. If you've been in a car crash, call Kenny. Call 999-1111 now for a free consultation.
Texas is growing fast, and that's why Texas 2036 exists.
We use research and data to help legislators solve Texas's most critical issues before our state turns 200.
Working to ensure students graduate with skills for great jobs,
securing enough water and energy for the future,
and making housing, healthcare, and childcare more affordable. Texas 2036, building a better future for you, your family, and all Texans.
Learn more at texas2036.org today.
The Bronco encourages us to be a little bit more adventurous.
Being able to take the top off and pop the doors off makes us find a reason to get out of the house.
We visit family, we go to the beach, we go mudding with goat mode. I feel like I can go through anything. I love it.
I truly don't think I've ever had a bad day in this Bronco.
Lease a new Ford Bronco today for just $499 a month with zero down. Includes complimentary maintenance.
That's the way we're going to run it.
Excuse me, Coach. Think I can help you with that.
Who is this, Coach? This is Leah Wise, the crash gal. She's a personal injury attorney and a proven winner.
And the stats to back it up. I've won millions of dollars for injured clients all over Texas.
We're lucky to have her on our team. And you would be wise to listen to her. Huh?
All right, let's get down to business. Who's ready to win?
Injured in an accident? Call Crash Gal today.
Shop 7 days of can't-miss deals at Ashley's Orange Days. Find doorbusters starting at just $2.99 or get 0% interest for 60 months with no money down. Plus free white glove delivery. Only at Ashley.
Here's your 7-day forecast. It is going to be mild for tonight with low temperatures around 70 under mostly clear skies. Tomorrow there is just a 10% chance of a shower with highs in the lower 90s. On Tuesday we have a 20% chance of showers, but after Tuesday it should be dry for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. It's still warm each day with highs around 90 Wednesday, but mild each morning with low temperatures around 70. Some places even 60s in the morning. We're in the lower 70s Saturday morning, maybe a slight chance again by next Sunday for some showers, Sarah.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here tonight at 10, and
make sure to join us at 10:30 for our UTRGV Football Coaches Show.
The Beach Camera is sponsored by the South Padre Island Convention and Visitors Bureau. Closed captioning brought to you by Channel 5 and Clark